Contestant number 2, Stephen Morgan. What time is it? What time is it, Stephen Morgan?
No matter where you go, you cannot escape. A city sidewalk, grocery store aisle, a park, an office. A stranger comes into view. Tension builds. You try to look away, focus on the floor. Eye contact is made. A mouth opens. Is it just going to be a polite greeting? Is it going to be a question? Oh, don't make me have to think of an answer. Brace for it, brace for it. Here it comes. What time is it? Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. Like me, you've been there, haven't you? You've felt the apprehension, tried to avoid, and still gotten cornered. But have you ever noticed what difference that one question makes? What time is it? The one question anyone can ask a stranger. The one question anyone will answer for a stranger. The fear's gone. The stranger is no longer strange, but rather like you. Someone worried about time. I don't have those awkward problems in the office anymore. I work from home. My problem's a little bit different. It's my 7-year-old son. He comes home from school in the middle of the afternoon and he wants to spend time with me. I would love to spend time with him, but I don't get paid for playtime. So I tell him later, in a few hours. And then he asks me the question. Why not now? Do you ever ask yourself the question, why not now? Want to learn to paint? Want to travel the world? Want to act on stage? Why not now? Or do you say instead, it's not the right time? Not the right time? Remember the words, Martin Luther King Jr. The time is always right to do the right thing. What time is it? The past was. The future will be. The only time that is now. This is audience participation part. The only time that is now. What time is it?
Now.
Have you ever known someone who only lived in the here and now? Someone for whom the past and the future just did not exist? André-Marie Ampère was such a person. He was a French mathematician and physicist. So brilliant, he derived the laws of electromagnetism in 1 week. He was also the quintessential absent-minded professor. He would be lecturing at the blackboard, and he'd use his eraser cloth to blow his nose. One story tells of how he started drawing on the side of a horse-drawn taxicab. And as the taxicab pulled away, he had to run along beside it to finish his equation. One day, Ampère found himself face to face with the most powerful person in the world, Napoleon Bonaparte. Intrigued by Ampère's work, Napoleon invited him to dinner at the palace the next day. But Ampère lived in the here and now. The invitation was forgotten. The emperor stood up. So have you ever known anyone like that? I've met a few. And this is what I've learned. They are so focused in the present. They can neither regret the past nor worry about the future. They're happy. They're healthy. They're complete. They live in the here and now. So who wants to be happy, healthy, and complete? Okay, the rest of you can stay miserable. For those of you who raised your hands, Remember these words from the musical Rent. There is no future. There is no past. Thank God this moment's not the last. When Jonathan Larson wrote those words, he did not know he had written one of the greatest musicals of all time. And he would never know, because his last moment came first. Larson died of a heart attack the day before Rent opened. He was 35 years old. I'm 38 years old, and I worry about the future. I do my job, I earn my paycheck. My son just wants to spend time with me. So maybe I can spend a few minutes with him right now. I can make him happy. I can teach him the importance of what was and what will be. And he can remind me the importance of living in the here and now. When does life happen? Now. When do your dreams start? Now. When is the right time? Now. When does change happen? Now. What time is it?
Now.
What time is it?
Now.
Madam Contest Master.